Okay, so we are going to start with my turtleneck. What I'm going to do is make a line, imaginary line of where I want to cut, which is strategically right above my chest and right below my belly button. I am folding the turtleneck in half just so I can get a clean cut across both sides. I'm going to cut right below that armpit area, which once again, it's right above my chest. And I am going to repeat the same thing on the bottom portion. This might not be so clean of a cut, but no worries. We're still going to hem it just to give it a nice clean line. I am folding it in half again to go ahead and cut where I want it to lay right above my belly button. This can differ for you guys depending on how long you want it to be. You can leave it as is, or if you want it to be a super crop top, you can cut a bit shorter so it's kind of right below your breast. The preference choice is all yours. So this was a leftover piece from what I cut from the bottom. This is what we're going to use for the halter part that goes around the neck and attaches itself back to the base of the tube top. So make sure you keep the bottom part. So with this base, we're going to clean up the top part of the tube top. This is the part that hits our chest, not the belly button. What I'm going to do is just fold it in half to create a hem, and I'll pin it along all around the entire tube top. I'm going to sew a clean stitch right along that. So all you're seeing me doing is just placing my pins so it's easier for me to sew. And once all the pins have been placed, I'm going to go ahead and sew a straight stitch. And because of this type of fabric, your stitch is going to have somewhat of a lettuce effect on the top, and I think that's perfect. It adds to the overall look of the top. So because the material is a stretch cotton, when you sew on this, it's going to create somewhat of a lettuce effect, which you can already see here how the top is curling up, but because it is stretched, it's still going to hug my body. So taking the leftover piece of fabric that we're using for the halter top, the halter section, we're going to do the same thing. Create hems so it can be a clean stitch and also create that same lettuce scrunch effect. I'm doing that on both sides. So this is me just trying on the top for placement to see where it is. I am just putting on the tube top and I'm putting on the halter section and seeing where exactly I need to sew to create a snug effect around my neck, but still comfortable at the same time. So once I figure that out, I'm just going to mark the place and I am going to sew along that area and cut off the excess fabric inside of the tube top. So as you can see, I have pinned the areas where I am going to do a straight stitch. And this is our final result. Doesn't she look great? I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.